What's going on, everybody? We're back. Back for another stream. Isn't that great? I'm glad everybody could join me for another stream today. Oh, hey, Tristan. Glad you could make it. One moment. Just confirmation. Oops. Just need a little confirmation here, there, you know? All right, good. That means the sound system's working. All right, so before we get on with the stream, just want to let you guys know, I managed to go through some of the widgets on the stream. So I managed to change the imaging for the donation counter. So anybody who puts in a donation will see a new image, and anybody who subscribes will be able to see a new image as well. And also, I've also included a new widget called the Super Chat. Now what this is you can go directly into the chat messages, and you can gladly submit your donations there. So anytime you ever want, by all means, feel free to join in that way. Take my hat off here. Now, let me move that out of the way, silly. Now, I'm sure everybody remembers that the last time we did the live stream last week, I built these 4 miles that I have right here, which were the Long Tom Cannon, the 2-pounder anti-tank gun, the Kettenkrad armored personnel carrier, and the Studebaker 2.5-ton Deuce and a half army truck. Well, we're going to be doing some more Cobi today. That's right, you heard that right. More Cobi. But before we get into that, I want to let you know, what you're going to be seeing me wearing here is these new headphones that my dad got me, which are from One Audio. They work a lot better and helps me hear things. I'm probably going to keep one ear out like this so I can hear myself speaking, and I have that there. Or I may change that up. Either way, we're going to get moving on with this stream. So, remember, like I said for Cobi, make sure you have your X-Acto blade for cutting the packages open, and have your little Lego remover. That way you'll be able to get everything going. You'll be able to take the pieces apart as you please. And while we're going on, I'll be having a little favorite here, York Peppermint Patties. So, and of course, this time I'm going to be listening to something different. If you guys haven't heard of this guy on YouTube, his channel is called The Mighty Jingles. He's from Britain. I should inform you, he does mostly gaming streams, as he does on Twitch. So you guys can feel free to follow me on Twitch as well. I'll probably be able to put that in on the description of my YouTube channel. And while we're going on, we are going to be listening, well, I'll be listening to, I should say. You guys will be listening to me. I'm going to be going on, and I'm going to be listening to some old Mighty Jingles videos. And the first of these videos that I've watched, I greatly consider you guys check out his channel. But some of these videos that I've seen are from 7 years ago, from 2012. That shows you how much time has passed since I've seen a lot of these videos. I started watching these things like 6 years ago. So I'm just gonna play that because I'm working on straightening out all the playlists on my channel, so I'm doing that. Okay. Hey Tristan, if you're still watching, have you told your buddies about tonight, right? Just gonna get my Cobi things out of the way here. Oops. Okay, so, one other thing, guys, okay, so, here's what I've decided to do. How we're going to do this is I'm going to be doing two things. So if somebody decides to donate, I'm going to be deciding to blow this little old favorite of mine. This is my Vuvuzela, and that's spelled V-U-V-U-Z-E-L-A. I'll actually put that in the chat right now so you know how to spell it. Alright, so that's that. So now I'm just going to blow this for everybody so you can hear it, alright? And if you don't hear it, I'll blow it again later. This is what this sounds like. So whenever we get a donation, I will gladly blow that. And if I get a new subscriber or follower, I got this at a train show. It's very cool. This is a steam locomotive whistle. So if we ever get a new follower or a subscriber, or see somebody new in the chat, you'll hear this. Cool, isn't it? It's amazing the stuff you can find. So, put that aside there. Okay, so, like last week, you saw that we did these Cobi vehicles. Now, what I actually wanted to do was, I actually wanted to show you guys some things that I actually got off of a website now. And these, I'm not sure if you find them cool or not, but I'll show you these anyways. Gotta be careful taking these out of the packaging. Alright, we'll start with this. This, ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Littorio class battleship. The Littorio. Pretty cool, isn't it? It's quite incredible. I mean, yes, the Italians did have battleships during the Second World War. What surprises me is, you look at the bottom, most bottoms of the hulls of ships are usually painted red, and this was painted green. And that's pretty incredible. But, yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, one would never really think that countries like Italy would have battleships. Well, turns out it does. Yep. So, also along with that, I got another one. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the French battlecruiser, the Dunkirk, named after the French port of Dunkirk in France. Now, this ship was smaller. It was built to counter the Comte de Cavour class battleships, the Comte de Cavour. And if you look closely, you see those guns on there? Those guns are quadruple mounted. Quadruple. That means 4 guns in one turret. Is that not incredible? 4 guns in a turret. Now, that's not the craziest I've seen. There have been some other battleships that looked a little bit, that had stranger designs than that. But I'll get to that in another video. But here's, yeah. So I got these 2 models starting off. I got the Littorio and the Dunkirk. The Dunkirk is smaller and has less guns. Remember, the Littorio is a battleship. The Dunkirk is a battle cruiser. But, again, we'll get to further discussion like that in the future. All the stuff out there. So, what is it that we're going to build today? You guys are in for a treat. You guys ready? We're going to start off with this one. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the Cobi model. This is the older Cobi model of the Mitsubishi A6M20, or Type 0 as they called it. And we had the code name of it the Zeke, but more people preferred to use it as Zero. Sleek aircraft. Now, you're probably wondering, what does this look like in real life? I'm glad you asked. I'll gladly show you this. Give me just a second. Okay, so this is what a Zero looks like. This is the earlier version, like I said, the A6M2. There's the A6M, the A6M1, A6M2, A6M3, A6M4, and A6M5. That's as many as I know. You can see it's got the pristine white colors. These are for the Imperial Japanese Navy. That was what these were mostly painted. They were mostly painted crystal white, or most of the later ones were painted this Imperial Japanese green, I should say. But yeah, it's a benefit of having models so you can show them just what this is supposed to look like in real life. You know what I mean? So, I'm going to go put this back, and I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, so, we're going to get started with building this thing, you know? Like I said, you want to peel back this on the side, use your X-Acto blade, cut carefully. Like I said, this is an X-Acto blade. They're incredibly sharp. Oops, kind of missed a little bit there. Yeah. An easier thing that you can do, I should have done this the first time, is peel back much of the front as you can, and then cut. Always remember, cut away from yourself and not towards you. I still want to be careful with all this. This one's just tending to be a little bit of a bugger. There we go. Open. Wow. Surprisingly for a plane, this comes with a lot of smaller bags, I tell you. I'm just going to do a little bit of a refresher for chat, see if we got a refresh with that. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to get this right here. There, that's perfect. That's just perfect. Okay, first thing you see, the first big piece is the freaking propeller. Isn't that cool? We got our little instruction booklet. Make sure you have that ready. Remote piece at the ready. We'll start cutting this open. Let's just make sure we have what we need. Oh yes, see, these things come with stickers as well for certain parts, you know? Always remember to be careful. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'll put the bags down here, and we'll just gradually put them all about the board here. Let's see if I can do this a little bit better. There we go. That's better. Now you guys can see more of the board so you can see what I'm building. Open the flaps in this thing a little bit more. Now this is one of my first planes for Cobi, I should let you know. So I'm hoping to start. You guys know, many of you guys who have followed me before know I'm called the Tank Commander because I followed more of tanks than anything. But I like to keep a variety, you know. I mean, heck, that's the reason why you see the big fat head behind me with an aircraft carrier. I'm going to put the stickers off to the side here because I need space for the pieces. Nearly done with unpacking. So again, if you guys don't remember from my last stream, the reason why, if you're seeing this, you're seeing all the black pieces, that I can probably see. There we go, you can see it a little bit better. The reason why there are all the black pieces is because they cannot print all of them in one color, because that will you gotta realize plastic molding and stuff like that is pretty expensive. And here's another thing: it also differentiates from each of the pieces, because if you're looking at nothing but white pieces or one color pieces the whole time, well, you get where I'm going. Alright, I'm in the mood. Let's open this peppermint patty and take a first bite. This is a full-size peppermint patty. I'm sure all of you are familiar with the mini ones, but this is full-size. Alright. Mmm. Dark chocolate and peppermint. A beautiful combination. Alright, so let's see what we got first. Calling for 2 of these pieces, 5 long, by 1, I should say. See how they're saying it? Alright, so next, go with a piece like this. A piece like this. I'm going to test them on here. There you guys go. Starting to build up already. So now we're going with 2 of the 5 ones up next again. So like that. Why not like that? I'm going with one of these, the 2x4. And we are going with, let's see, where are you? There you are. I'm going with one of these pieces, which is a hang-off piece, as you can see. And now right there, see? And now we are going with 2 of the 2x4 white hang-off pieces, as you can see here. Sorry, right there. And also we are going with one of these pieces, the 2x1. We gotta plant this there. 2 on the sides. There you go, already coming up. And then after that, we do 2 more 5x1s, like that. There you go, as you can see on the top. So then we're going to be doing this one here, the 2x6. This on top. And then we're going to be starting with some of these pieces here. Wait, nope, not that piece. A piece like this, which is for, I can tell this is for the engine. That's what we're starting with, as it shows in the box. One, and then we are doing a white one, which is right here. Okay, I see. If you look very closely on this, you see the 2 little black spots there? That's to represent the gun ports there. And then next we're starting with 2 flat pieces. Which right here, these are 1x2s. One on the back, white. There you go. So if you look like this, you see those 2 little black spots there? On here, there are these little slits here. Those are for the guns to fire through the nose. Aha, as I was right. We are doing the engine first. Alright, so next we need 2 of these 1x3s in the white color. And we also need 2 1x3s over here in the black color. So starting off with this here, putting these there, along there. And we are going to be going with some more pieces. So we're doing these. See these? I'm going with 2 of those. Excuse me, 4 of those, I should say. And we're doing some in the black and some in the white. Okay, yep, so we're going like that. Taking more of the flat piece and slapping them on there. Alright, so you see we have these 2 opposite side pieces, which are going to be going on the engine, which we're doing that right now. As you can see how it's getting rounded by now. And now we're going to add this on the front. And you want to be careful because if you look very closely, see those 2 notches on the top? Those 2 notches are for the machine guns, like I said. So I'm going to be mounting this on there. And then after that, they're calling for this piece. Ha! As you look at this is the engine cowling. You see how it's got the cylinders for the engine? Isn't that cool? Slap that in there. Alright, and then we are going to be attaching this piece with a little peg. Just slapping that in there. And then we're attaching the propeller already. Okay, see that? Go. And attach the propeller hub on the front. And there we go. Pretty cool, huh? So there's the engine. And then we gotta turn it on its back. Like that there. Put this one here. Put another one here. And there you have it. That's the engine. Oops. Alright, so now we're going to start assembling the fuselage. We're going to put the engine up here. I'll take another bite of my patty. Okay. For next, we're starting with 2 opposite angle pieces like this, you see. A white 1x2. And a white 2x2. Alright, and then we take a long piece like this. And slap that on the top of them to hold them together. As you can see, like that. And then we are going to take a white 2x3, slap that on here. I'm going to take another long piece like this, slap that on there. I'm going to take a short piece like this, shorter I should say, and we're going to take what looks like an even shorter piece like that, and we are going to slap that on there. Slap this on here. So you can see we are starting with the it's showing it's going to start with the tail section, so I'll be showing you guys that. Okay, so now we go with another white 2x3 right here. And here's what we're going on with next. These are the tail fins. Now you can see what I meant by how we're starting with the tail. Okay, so we're going to take 4 of these white notch angle pieces for the right angles. Slap those on the front there. 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 And we need 2 of the 2x1s, which are right here. See right there. See right there? That's what I mean by how it's starting to turn into the fuselage. And then we are starting with one of these tail sections here on the back. And we're doing another one here. And then we're going along with one of these curved pieces, which you see here. Slapping that on the tail there. And putting 2 white 2x1s over here on the front. So there you go, as you can see here at the end of this step. Starting to see the natural contours. And then we grab a smaller curved piece right here. Slap that on the front there. Put that there. Then we're going to take 2 angle pieces and slap that on the side. As you can see, here's how it's starting to come together. See what I mean? We're going to turn and move on. Alright, so we're going to flip the plane upside down. Take 5 of these pieces. So we're going to take 5 of these double-sided pieces, as you can see here. And we're going to take 1, or actually 2, of these smaller double-sided pieces there. I'm going to slap these on there. On there. On there. On there. Slap the tube side there. And then slap that right on there. Right there. As you can see, we're putting them like a staircase there. And then we're going to take these angled pieces here and start putting them on the bottom. You want to be careful because on the back it's saying we need to have this one with the hole because we're putting the rear wheel back there. And I'll show you that real quick. Okay, don't want to put too many on. So, here's the tail wheel, which we're going to put under the tail, right in that hole. See what I mean? Right there. Get it? Alright, so then we are taking some of these flat angle pieces and we are adding those to the underside there. Alright, so you can see pieces right there attached. Then we flip it again. And then we're going to do the same thing on this side. More of these here. Okay. So you can see the natural contours of the fuselage. I know it looks a little bit boxy, but it's kind of hard to do something round in this stuff. I mean, you can't really do it 100%. Now, you gotta realize these are some older models. This is an older model of the Zero. If you go on the Cobi HQ webpage and look at the warplane section, you'll see how they're starting to change these things a little bit. Oh, and next we are adding this piece. We're adding the tail. Alright, so we're going to slide it in the slot as it shows here. And there we go. So that's the tail section right there. Oh, this is also going to be part of the cockpit too. So next we are going to bring our engine back. And we need to grab these. We're grabbing 2 more of the rounded pieces here. And we're going to be connecting the engine to the fuselage like this. So there, as you can see how the plane's starting to come together. And then we are taking this piece here. This is part of the cockpit here. And that shows we have to add a certain little piece. I think that's this piece here. Yep. Okay, so I gotta turn that around real quick. And then we have to take this clear piece here. This is a part of the canopy. We're gonna slap that in right here. Slide that in there. So there's the cockpit there. We're going to slap this on right here. As you can see there. And we are going to take this piece here. See this whole angular piece like this? We're going to slap this on the back of it here. Yep, so now here's the thing. There are notches on the back here that are actually holding the cockpit in here. So that's this part, step of that. So now we're starting to do the wings. So we're going to set the thing aside. Yeah, another bite of the peppermint patty. Good, really good. Okay. Okay, we need that. We're going to go to the little pieces pile to get 2 of the little white 1x1s. I'll place these on the sides here. And we're going to move on with these pieces, white 4x6s. We're going to slap these on the front right there. We're going to take one of these, the white 2x8. We got to slide this in front of these here. I would show you guys this, but it's kind of hard to see with the angling. And I don't want to be moving the camera around too much. Now we're going to be coming with some of the long pieces. We're going with the white 1x8s, as you see here. And we are going to slap these right on. And we are going to take these white 1x3 right angle pieces, as you see here. We're going to be connecting these on the back here. So I'll show these with the pieces like this. This is what we got so far, as you see. I can already feel my feet going numb, but it doesn't really matter. Slap 2 white 1x2s on the ends. We're going to take a white 2x3, like that, right there, see? Put that in the center. Then we need a white 1x8. Slap that on the front of there. Then I'm going to take a white 2x2. There. I'm going to slap it on here. So we got that there. Good. We're going to take one of these big pieces now. These are the 2x10s. Slap that on the front there. Now the pieces will be able to stay in place. You see right there. And then you draw the 2x8s. There. And there. And then we're going to take 2 more 2x10s here. Actually, yeah, those are 2x10s. Which are going to go here and here. Slap 2 of the 1x3s on here and here. Yeah, just gotta stretch my feet a little bit. Get the circulation back into them. Make sure while you're streaming, if you ever do stream, you want to make sure you stretch out as well. Mainly my left foot that's doing it. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm just gonna sit cross left and right now. So we need 2 white 2x5s here. We're gonna slap the. Oh wait, that's a 1x4. We need a 1x5. I said. If I said 2x5, I'm sorry about that. Got that there. We gotta slap two more white 1x3s on here as well. And then we need two 1x8s, which are this and this here. I'll show you guys. As you can see right there, guys. So you can see here's the wings so far. Alright, now we need another white 2x3, which is going to go at the top. We need 2 1x6s, which are this here and this here. You can see right there, 2 white 1x6s. And we're going to slap these on right here and here. And we're going to take, again, 2 large 2x12s, 2x10s, excuse me. And these got to be placed here and here. And then we got the 2 1x10s, which we're going to slap on here and here. Now just a quick showing of you guys. If you're wondering why these holes are here, that's for the landing gear. So you guys will see that as we get closer to finishing the plane. Alright, so now we're going to go with these 2 opposite angled pieces here. I'll show you guys. See those angled pieces right there? We're slapping these on here. And I get 2 white 1x2s, but they're the flat ones, which means they have no pegs on the top. I'll slap those on there. And we want to get 2 flat pegless 1x6s. Slap these on next to them. Then I'm going to take a let's see, a black 1x2, which is going to have the single peg in the center there. On. So there it is so far, as you can see. And next, we move on with some of the larger single flat pieces. These are going to be the two white 1x8s, the flat ones, of course. Slap one here, slap one there. And now we're starting to do some of these larger pieces here, which we're also going to slap on there. And there. And we're going to take two of these pieces here. As you can see, these angles on them. Those are going to be for the machine guns. Slap these two here. And there. Slap one here and slap one there. So there's that piece. You see how it's getting flat with the wings now? I'm going to turn these now. I'm going to take two of the larger flat 1x6s. Slap these up here. You'll see where we're getting at as we go along. Let me take more of the flat pieces here and here and there and there. So here, as you can see, it's starting to continue onwards. And now we're starting to put on the wing flaps. So we're going to take two of the flat pieces here and here. We need to take these angular pieces, which are going to be slapped down here and here. Oops. And we are taking these pieces here. These are the wing flaps. So remember what I said on how to do these. Put the smaller piece down first. Take the longer piece. Set on top gently. And then press until you hear that click. And then you're able to put the pieces onwards. And then for the opposite side, you just flip it. Put the piece on. And there you go. So see, here are the wing flaps. As you can see, they do this. Or as people technically call them, they're the ailerons. Alright, so next we are going to flip it over again. And we are going to take some of these other small flat pieces up here. And we're going to slap them on the sides here. And here. We're going to take some more of these pieces here. Two of these pieces here. This one's having a little bit of trouble getting up in the center, so I just want to make sure I help that along. As you see, so we're getting work on the bottom here. You can see we're starting to add the things to the gun ports on the sides. And then we are going to add this white piece here, as I'm seeing correctly. I'm going to slap this on the back there. I'm going to take two of these white 4x3s right here. And we're going to slap these on the sides here and here. And now we're going to add the machine guns. So I need to switch position again. Okay. And we're going to take these tiny little pointy pieces, as you can see right there. I'm going to slap these in these holes right here. And here. Alright, so you see that here? Those are the guns right there. So the Mitsubishi A6M2 had two 20mm cannons, which I'm pretty sure were in the wings, and it had two 7.7mm machine guns in the nose. It's probably the other way around. Somebody will probably be able to correct me. All I know is that was the armament. Okay, now we're starting to do the landing gear, so bear with me. Okay, so we're going to start with these two pieces here with the slots, as you can see. We're taking these pieces, which are the landing gear themselves, attach them on the sides, like such, as you can see there. Then we're going to slap two of these little pieces from here on the ends. Always remember to make sure that they're at the correct angles. Alright, now we are going to take these silver pieces here, and we're going to take these tires here. We're putting on the wheels. Like I said, we're doing the landing gear. Okay. Just gotta turn that over. Alright, so here are the landing gear. See right there? So now we gotta flip them over, and we're going to be adding the bottom flaps. I'll show you what I mean. And now we're going to place the flaps on the thing. So here, there's the landing gear stowed in there. And what happens is when the plane lands, they come down, as you see. You'll see that again once the plane's all finished. Alright, so next we need two 2x2s, two of these with these little pegs on the end, and we need two of the white 1x2s as well. Oh, I see what this is going to be. I'll show you guys in a moment. So you're just going to slap those on there. Alright, so there are pegs under here. So what happens is when the wheels come down, I'll show you. Right there. Did you hear that click? If you didn't hear the click is the reason why these are like this, is so they stay in place when landing. And then when you go up, they'll unclick and they'll go up. I know it's a little bit stiff because, well, it's Lego, so what do you expect? So now we are going to continue on. We are going to add these pieces on the end, which are the wing tips. So see that? There. Alright. And then we are going to take this little piece right here, which is this little lever. That's going on with this seat right here for the cockpit. Piece in there. And we'll add the stick. And then, as you can see right there. Alright, so next we're going to attach it to the fuselage. Be gentle, remember. Oh. Sorry, new jingles videos, I just gotta switch it. So, there's the wings, and we are also taking this piece here, which is the cockpit. We're going to attach the rest of the canopy to it. So there you're seeing some of the almost final pieces of the Zero. Just going to keep moving here because there's a lot of extra pieces. I gotta say, holy smokes, there's a lot of extra pieces for this. Oh, you know what? It's probably because it needs to build the display base for it. So you'll see that soon. All right, so we're going to take two of the double-sided pieces. We're going to take another white 2x2. Slap that on top. I'm going to take this flat 2x2. Slap that on top of there. We're going to be taking these here. Slap them on there. Flip over the piece. I'm going to take this 4x2 here. Slap that on the center. Make sure we got some of these pegged pieces, as you can see here. Stick these inside here. And we're going to take this large 2x2 and slap that on top. And we take more of these pieces and we slap these on here. And in case you're wondering what this is going to be, this is the external fuel tank. I'll explain that to you guys. So we're going to take the Zero, flip it over, and we're going to put this flat 2x2 here at the front, as you can see right here. We're going to take this last angled piece and we're going to slap this on the back here. And we're going to take this and make sure you watch the number of spaces. There you go. So as we turn it over, this is the Zero. As you can see, it has an external fuel tank. So what happens is when it goes into combat, the Zero is going to fly out and they're going to say drop tanks, which means this tank is going to detach from the fuselage so it can fly in a dogfight. Now this means that this tank gives it the range to fly long-range missions. Well, when in a dogfight, you don't want to have this tank on there, because if you hit that tank, the fuel is going to explode. So that means it's going to completely wreck the aircraft. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to put the wheels down, and I'm going to move all the pieces over, and I'll show you. So we're going to take the plane. We're going to set it right there. So you see that? Oh, nice and pretty. So now we're going to start by creating the base. And we are starting to put the base together. We're basically just slapping this all together. It's quite incredible, all these things that you can put together on this. Just slap more pieces on the front. So here's how we are so far with the base. And that's why I was saying with all the black pieces here. Alright, page over. I take these two flat 4x4s. I'm going to slap these on the center. Take the flat 1x2, excuse me. Put the 2x2 on the back. We're going to take these two flat angular pieces and slap these on the back. I'm going to take these two black flat 1x1s. I'm going to take two more of the angle pieces. Slap these on there and there. Take two of these pegged pieces there. I'm gonna take this piece here with this little undulation here. Here's the display sign for this. As you can see, Mitsubishi A6M20. Attach this to the back. You're gonna slap this on there. As you can see. And we got the display thing right here, so we're gonna slap that on the center. Okay. I'm going to slap this little piece here on the back. Oh, I see. Okay. What did I tell you guys? Always want to make sure that you're not making any mistakes. Just going to pop this little piece off here. And just get to the doggone thing. I'd have to use this then. Oh! Wouldn't you know it, the X-Acto blade completely fell out. There we go. Put the X-Acto blade aside. I'm going to put this piece in first. Put this piece back on the back. Slap this piece on the rear. And we're going to attach this piece so it stays still. And there's the stand. And now we shall put the pilot together. And there's the guy right there. And now we take the Zero and we mount it on the stand. Just give it a little twist here and there. And there's the Zero with its stand. And now we can add the stickers on it. So let's do the stickers. Now I see, so there's a white, that white stripe's already there. So we're going to take this long blue curved piece. Like I said, be gentle with these things. So we gotta turn the plane upside down. Holy cow, is that That's messed up right there. Let's try and fix that. And we're going to take these on the sides. And ladies and gentlemen, there you have the fully complete Mitsubishi A6 M20 fighter. Let's do ourselves a favor. Let's put the pilot in the cockpit, shall we? I'm going to use the X-Acto blade to get him in there nice and snug. Do it this way. And voila! And with the display stand, you can choose to either go with the landing gear up or the landing gear down. Most of the time I prefer to have the landing gear down, but there you guys have it. There's the Mitsubishi A6 M20. As I said, make sure you clear off your workstation and have your extra parts bin. Take this there. Slap those in the box. Now, are you guys ready? Because we're going to be starting another one. I hope you guys are ready for this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the model Cobi of the P-51C Mustang. That's right. The Mustang, the most famous fighter of all time. So yeah, this was a real counter to the Zero. The Zero, excuse me a moment. Compared to the Mustang, the Zero was completely outmatched. Now, the Zero was very maneuverable, but that was because it had a lack of what were known as self-sealing fuel tanks and armor, which meant that the 50 cal machine guns that were fired from this plane, the Mustang, one strike to a fuel tank, and those fuel tanks are going to ignite on fire. That's again why I said they dropped those external fuel tanks before entering combat, because they'll be all cumbersome. But the Mustang was faster, could turn a lot better, even though it couldn't turn as tight, but in basically every or most way, the Mustang completely outclassed the Zero by far. So, without further ado, we're going to open this bad boy. Open pretty easy with the X-Acto blade. There we go. There is the instruction book. Alright, so seeing this, they each have the same number of pieces, but you're going to see a little bit of difference in the shape for the Mustang compared to the Zero, alright? Okay, so let's start by opening these bags up. And remember, make sure you are tidy with these things. Yep. Kind of grazed myself a little bit with the X-Acto blade. That's why I said you guys gotta be careful with these things, because one slip up can cause an injury. I've seen plenty of films of Mustangs going after fighters like the Zero, and it's quite incredible if you watch what a dogfight looks like through what's known as a gun camera, which means that back in the day, over 75 years ago, what would happen is once you pull the trigger, the gun camera would activate to prove that you shot something down. Well, more Zeros got shot down by Mustangs than Mustangs got shot down by Zeros. In fact, I'll be honest, I'd have to ask one of my friends about this, who probably would have an answer, although I don't know. I don't even know if any Mustangs got shot down by Zeros. I do know that Mustangs did get shot down by what was known as the N1K, which is the George, which is a very heavy fighter. It's got 4 20mm cannon in it, and it's got a pretty sizable amount of armor. I may actually be able to show you guys this, but that'll be at another time. All right, so I just got to stretch it a little bit again. Gotta stretch my feet a little bit. Ooh. All right, so now that we got it open, let's open the instruction book. There's our stickers. Slap those off to the side. Yes. There's a notice of difference in this book, and I'll show you what I mean by these pieces here. There are 2 types of angled pieces in this. Here's the short one, which is labeled as A, and here's the larger one, which is labeled as B. So we'll be paying attention to that as we go along with this build. All right, so we're starting off. So we need a black 2x3 and a black what looks like a 2x6. Right here. And then we're doing a black what looks like a 2x8. A 2x8. There we go, black 2x8. I'm going to slap that on the front there. And then we need a black 1x2. Right here. As you can see, it's already coming together. And then on that, we're going to do these right angle side mounts right here, as you can see. I know it's kind of hard because they're black in color. And then we're going to take a gray 2x3, which I missed right here. Let me start with the gray here. It's supposed to be silver because these planes are made out of titanium. Up there. And then we're going to do a black 2x4. Slap this on the back. I'm going to take these 2 pieces here. As you can see, those are the other right angle pieces. There you see. Slap those on the back there and there. And we are going to be doing a red piece here, a 2x2 here on the front. As you can see by here, it's already coming together. I'm going to take a black 2x4 again. Slap that on the top of the back. And we're going to take another 2x2 and a 2x2 with a peg on it here. We're going to slap those on the front. as you can see right here. So it's a red nose. I know it's not a red tip. Actually, you know what? I may have a model that's like this. Let me take a quick look. Sorry that took a bit. But if we look at this, you see these two planes look alike. So you saw the one in the box, which is right here. This one that I got here looks exactly like it. It looks like it's supposed to be a red tail of the Tuskegee Airmen. I'm not positive, but I think that's what it is. So we're going to go put this back. And you got to be very careful with these things, like I've said. Ugh. Oof, okay. Alright, so we're going to continue onwards with this. So we need a black 2x2, just here. Right there. And we need a black 2x3. Right here. Slap this on there. And we're going to take this piece, this red curved piece, as you can see. There, right there. I'm going to slap that on the front. Oops, careful not to break the thing off the front. And then we are going to be doing 4 of these pieces right here, right behind that. I'm going to take one of these pieces here and slap that on the top. So as you can see right there. I'm going to flip it over now. You need a red double-sided piece here. Slap this on the front. Then we need a gray 2x2. And then as it shows, we need a gray 1x2. I'm just going to go behind that. And then we need another gray 2x2 behind that. It should look like this on the bottom. Alright, so we're going to flip over. We're still on the bottom. We're going to go with this piece here, this curved piece for the front. And we are going to go with this short angle piece here. And remember, follow your lettering because we're going with an A piece here, which is the shorter of the 2-3. So there you see like that. Right there. And now we're going to take 2 of these red pieces here. Slap these on, and we're going to do 4 of these gray pieces here. We'll put these on the sides. And then we want 2 black 1x4s. Oh, I see. I had these backwards. Okay, so I'm just going to move these out. Okay. I'm going to do 2 flat gray 1x4s that have no pegs on them, remember. And then we're going to come with 4 of these black 1x2s, or gray 1x2s, which have that one peg on the top. Alright, now after that, what we're going to do is we're going to take these weird looking pieces. These are the engine cowlings, like I said. They're on the sides of it. Okay, as you can see, like this on the side, that's how it looks. And then we're going to take these now and we're going to attach them to the sides. Oops. We're going to attach the other one on the other side. And next we're going to attach the propeller on the front. And attach the red propeller hub. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, we have the nose and the engine. Pretty cool, huh? And of course, as with any plane, we're going to be starting with the back with the tail section. Let's have another bite of our pepper and patty. Alright, so we're starting with 2 gray 2x4s here. And we are doing 2 gray 1x7s. So here we are. Then we're doing a gray 2x3 for the front, and a gray 2x4 for behind that. And then we're doing a 2x6, as I saw. We're going to slap that on the back here. There we go. Then we're doing a 2x8 after that, along with a little 2x1 for that. There you can see, like that. Then we're going to do a 2x10, I believe. And we are going to slap that on the back like this. We'll take a 2x2 here. And there we go. Pretty cool. And then we are going to take 2 gray angular pieces like that. I'm going to slap these on the front. So there we are. Pretty cool. You can see what I mean by the sides like that. See the holes? And then we're going to take this green 2x8. We're going to slap that on here. Another gray 2x1 here. And there we are. See? Flip the page. And what do you know? We're already doing the tail fins. Here, like that, as you see. And now we got to add the tail root piece. And we're adding this angular round piece, as you can see here. Attach that there. Just as you can see, and next we're going to flip the plane over for the bottom. And we're going to start by doing a 2x2 and a 2x1 double-sided, remember, on the back. Another 2x2 and another 2x1. And then another 2x2 and another 2x1, double-sided. And then another 2x2. And another 2x1. And then another 2x2. Like I said. And then we're going to start with the angled A piece. And remember what I said. Always remember that the A piece is going to be the less slanted one. Oop, easy. So they want the one that has the hole for the landing gear in it. Just locate it in this pile. There we are. So remember, as I said with the 0, you see the hole right there? Slap that on the back. And we're going to attach the next one after that. You can see right there. And then we're going to take 2 B pieces, which are the bigger slant ones, and we're going to add these onto there. And we are going to add, where is it? There. And add the tail wheel. As you can see, there's that. Again, turn it over. So we got to add 2 gray 1x2s on the side. There and there. And turn it around. And then we are adding the tail again. We got to slide it in like this. And there that is there. We're going to take 2 more A pieces and slap them on the sides. And there's the completed tail section right there. And then we're going to take the engine and all that. And we're going to take these 2 big flat pieces and add them on the sides of the engine. And we're going to take the back. We're going to lock it in place there. So you see the fuselage is starting to come together. And now it's time to put together the cockpit. Ugh. Then sit down here. And we add the gray cockpit piece to that. Slap it on the front there. And as before, we're going to slap this here so it can hold the back down. And Butterfingers. And attach that on there. So as you can see, there's the fuselage coming together. And now we're going to start building the wings. Try my best to figure out how you guys want this to be like angle or whatnot. Try it like this, and like that. Like this. There, that's a little bit better. Alright, so we're going to start with this piece here, this large piece. Gonna put a small piece in the back, need a 2x3. Slap that on the front. And we are going to do a 2x8. Or a 1x8, I should say. Alright, so we're going to take a large piece like this. We're going to slap that on top of that. I'm going to take 2 of these larger pieces and slap them on the side. I'm sorry if you guys can't see it. It's kind of tricky in this posture. Here, there we go. You can pull it back here and you'll be able to see it that way. And then we take 2 of these pieces here. Clear off the way a little bit. Slap these on the front, angle there. And we want the 1x6s, which are here and here. I'm going to slap these. And then we want two 1x8s. And we're going to slap those on the ends of here. We're going to take two more of these larger 2x8s. We're going to slap those on the back here. And again, the holes are there because of the landing gear. Oh, this is going to be an interesting part. Here, let's try it. Yeah. Stretch out your legs if you ever need it, because if you're going to be kneeling like this, or sitting down, or even try squatting, I guess you can try, but I don't recommend it. Okay, so it's there. He's there. Oh, missed it. Excuse me. Alright, so next we need these really long pieces. These are the 1x10s, as you can see. Slap them on here. Slap them on here. And we need two 1x3s for the ends here. We need four more 1x3s. Okay, so here's the end of that. You see how it's gradually building up. Another bite of the patty. And things off certain things, you know. Okay. Next we need two of these larger 2x10s again. And two more 1x10s. Slapping them on. Two more 1x2s in the gray color. As you can see, the tops of the wings are getting better now. Ooh! Moving on to some of the white pieces now. Slapping these on the sides. So now we need these two 1x7s. That's interesting. Then we need the black 1x2 with a 1 peg in it. Again, I'll show you. See? There. Slap that in place. So there you see, right there. And now we need these two white 1x5s. Drop one. That. Slap this on the wing root there and there. There you go. And take two of these white 1x2s. Slap them in there. In case you guys didn't see on the box, these are what are known as D-Day stripes, because the first time that these stripes were used were on the D-Day invasion, June 6th of 1944. So basically from then on, like any planes that had these stripes were basically the D-Day colors, I guess you could say. Okay, so now we're going to be moving on with some of the larger black stripes, which are here, here. So you see how the stripes are building up? I'm going to take more of these here. And right here, that's what I meant by the stripes. You see it goes in the pattern white, black, white, black, white. Remember that pattern, because if you ever want to do modeling or something, you want to make sure that you have the right pattern of white, black, white, black, white. Not black, white, black, white, black. Just to inform everybody. So now I'm going to take these two red pieces. I'm going to attach these. These are going to be where the machine guns go. Jingle's just made an old mistake. Don't worry, it's an old video. And now we're going to start attaching the olive drab green colors. I love olive drab. It's a good color. Alright, we're starting with... Oh, new video already. Alright, so now we're going to continue adding the pieces on. Attach green angular pieces on the back because it's for the wing roots. So there you can see. Pretty cool color. We'll move on with more green pieces. As you can see, green color is starting to expand. And now we're going to add the ailerons. So again, like I said on the 0, you want to set it down. Set the long piece down first, and then until you hear the snap. Place down, snap, and place. And there you go, there are the ailerons. So as I showed with the 0, you can see how these go like that. Get it now? So now I'm going to turn this over, and we got to do a gray 2x2 double-sided piece. Put this up there, as you can see there. And now we want to do, so we got to do 2 more gray 1x7s. Slap those on behind it. We're going to take these gray 2x8s. We're going to slap these on next to those. So as you can see, how the wings are coming back together. And next we are going to move on with the right angle pieces, as I said before, with the other plane. We're going to slap these on there. On there. Slap one on there. Alright, so you see how the undersides of the wing is starting to develop? And now we're starting to do the landing gear. So let's get right to it. So we got our gray pieces with the peg ends. Got the landing gear pieces, and start attaching those. Oh, and we're doing these silver pieces for the landing gear. And we are going with the tires and the wheels. It appears like all these pieces are silver, so that's pretty nice. Yeah. I know I probably can't because the camera's a little bit blurry. Remember, I'm doing this from my laptop, so you can't really be able to see it very well. Alright, so we're going to flip the pieces over, and we want to make sure that we attach these pieces correctly. And now we are going to attach these things. Cool. I say, what's going on? Oh, I see. I put it on backwards. Alright, so now we're adding an A piece on the back. So it's going to go right about here. And we're going to take some of these flat pieces, going to add those on the side. There. And like I said, so the landing gear will snap in place, we attach the pieces with the peg clips. And then we attach the base piece. And, oops, excuse me. I'm going to attach these here. And here. You see how that's going so far? And now we're going to attach the machine guns. And there you go. Here are the parts of the wings that, and you can see it has the 450 caliber machine guns. It wasn't until the P-51D model that the Mustang got the 650 cal machine guns. It was with the C variant. It had the 450 cal machine guns, but they thought that was inadequate, so they decided to add 2 more. So now we're going to be attaching the wing tips. And we're also adding the sides of the cockpit. So take these, those. Attaching the joystick for the cockpit. Thought I had it, but I didn't. Right, and we're adding the seat for the pilot. And there we have the full wings with landing gear, armament, and the cockpit seat. And now we're going to attach it. So again, be gentle when attaching these things. And it's not as attached as the Zero is, I will say that. Let's see. I am curious. Hang on just a second. I want to take a look back through this at the engine. Just want to make sure that we didn't do anything wrong. I see. So I did make a mistake. Lo and behold, what I tell you guys, always make sure that you're paying attention. What do you know, I screw it up again. So, let's see here. Wait, no. That's not right. I may have actually said something wrong there, so I need to check again. No, I am missing a piece. So, let's just see what I'm missing. Aha, found it. I'm gonna take this piece. I'm gonna have to take the part of the engine off so I can get the piece off. Let's take the side off. Like I said, always make sure you have pieces handy. So watch, you're gonna use this. I'm gonna pull off the top, and there you go. And I take the let me just again. I'm sorry, I gotta keep checking this thing. I feel so ridiculous doing this. Aha! Oh, wait, let me look. That's got that there. Mm-hmm. I'll be honest, I'm completely shocked with this. Like, how much did I miss on this thing? I'm wondering. I mean, I'm following everything that I was told. So we got those two pieces. Wait a minute, let me check. Okay, so I actually have to take this apart a little bit. Like that. Come on. Sometimes if you built your nails up a bit, you can kind of get them in there and pry it off. I don't recommend it. I really don't. There. Here's the thing. With that thing, pull us off the back of it. So we gotta physically take these pieces out. Like I said, you guys gotta everybody's gotta pay attention, and what do you know, lo and behold, I don't pay attention again. Use the X-Acto blade if you have to, only if you absolutely have to. Okay, so we're gonna so we got that there. Alright, so use this again. I'll turn it sideways to pry it up. So we're going to take the a black 4x2 here. Slap that on there. Going to slap this piece on here. Slap that there. Alright, that's looking a lot better. So I'm going to slap a silver piece back on. Slap this piece back on here. Put this piece back there. And now we can put these pieces back on. Okay, so that actually looks a lot better. Yeah, that looks much better. So now we're going to go back to the part where we're connecting the fuselage together. Alright, so we're going to go back and attach these things to the sides of the engine again. Wait a minute. I think I just found we just did something else wrong. Oh my god, what am I doing? Oh yes, I remember now. Okay then, so we gotta just pry these off again. Okay. So I'm just gonna be gentle, keep the cockpit piece in there. Hang on just a second. Like I said, always make sure that you're paying attention, and clearly I didn't. Okay then, so that's what we did wrong. There, this is more correct now. As I said, pay attention. It's just, what do you know, lo and behold, you find you do something wrong after that. Now just attach it back to the side. Wow, Oso, what took you so long for joining the stream, man? What took you so long? Hey, Oso, here's a quick question since you just joined the stream. Name the aircraft that I'm building and type that in chat. Can you figure that out? I'll let you know if you're right or wrong. Alright, so we attach that to the side. Back to that page. Alright. So now we go back to the thing. Yeah. Make sure. Don't worry, Oso. I'll be finished soon, so you'll be able to see it, okay? I promise that. Alright. Attach everything here. Okay. And now we're going to start attaching the stand like we did with the previous one. So I'm just going to lock the landing gear in place, and we're going to just set this bad boy off to the side. Move all the pieces over. And I'm going to start building the base for the display stand. Okay. Round pieces on the front. Angle pieces on the back. Okay. Well, thank you also, but flattery will get you nowhere. front now. Attaching more pieces to the front. Can I see what? Your message in chat? Because if you're asking about the message in chat, I can see your message. Alright, next. On the side. Yes, also I can see it in chat. Chat's right next to my broadcast screen. It's on there. Slap the stand right in the center. Okay, also here's the answer to your question. This is the plane. You remember seeing those flying over the beach, don't you? And now we shall put the pilot together. Shall take the cockpit out. That's no problem. Also, I'm a gamer too. What do you expect? Though I'm a mobile gamer, just to declare that. Okay, time to add the stickers on it. Yeah, it's my favorite plane too, also. Are you trying to say the B-17? Alright, move these out of the way. Them in the extra bin. Stickers away. Instruction book away. Attach the stand. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. You have the P-51C Mustang. Oh, you're trying to say the 777. Oh. Well, that's a domestic plane. I thought you were talking about, I thought you were talking strictly about warplanes. No matter. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, as we have these two epic warbirds. We have the P-51 Mustang and the Mitsubishi A6M20. And basically, I'll be honest, that is what is completing this stream today. I know it was a lot shorter than the one last week, but now I want to let you guys know, and those who are in chat, put your comments in the video as soon as this stream is posted. Put your comments in the video and let people know I will not be live streaming next week because I have to go babysit my second cousins. So you will not see one next week. You will most likely see the one in the week after that. Okay? So that's basically it for this stream. Oh, and you know what? Also, since you weren't here at the beginning of the stream, I'll show these to the stream again. I just got these off a website. Here, also, take a look at that. If you don't know what that is, also, I'll tell you. This is the Italian Littorio class battleship, the Littorio. Ever notice how so many ships happen to have armor, or excuse me, a red bottom? This one has it in green. And of course on the front it's red and white striped. And then after that, how about this one also? Here's the French Dunkirk class battle cruiser, the Dunkirk. Has the traditional red bottom, and look closely at those guns also. You see that? Those are quadruple mount instead of triple mount. Those have 4 guns in them. Now, is that not bizarre? So, again, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the stream today. So, until 2 weeks from now, I sign off as the Tank Commander. And remember to hit the like button to show your support. Remember to subscribe and share it with everybody. And also, I'll say this to you, so if you guys want to do this, now you can go into the description of my YouTube channel, and you can feel free to send donations to the channel. So, until next time, this is the Tank Commander signing off. So, have a good evening.